Hi everybody, I'm back. I've decided to make a new feature for my website and for my YouTube channel, and it is going to be something along the lines of store cupboard recipes. I've wanted to do this for a while now, but things just kind of get in the way, as they always do. But I thought this was a great time to launch it because Christmas is practically around the corner. We're all getting busy with all the shopping and nights out and things like that. And what I want to do is create meals where we can just sort of grab it and it's not sort of cooking from scratch. It's literally bringing a meal together. However, it will be a meal that is on plan, healthy, and it ticks all those boxes. So whether you're following Weight Watchers, Slimming World, or your calorie counting, it will fit into all of those channels. Okay, and the first one I'm going to start off with, although this is a bit of a heavy one, something like at the weekend when you want a quick meal, maybe it's a quick Sunday dinner, or you want something special for a midweek meal that's really tasty if you're going to be out and coming in late. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make Cheats beef pie. Okay, now when I make this, I usually cook the beef part in the slow cooker. So I use diced beef, put it in the slow cooker, leave it in there for hours so it's falling apart. And that's the right way to do it basically. But when you're busy, you don't have time for that at all. So what we're going to do is cheat. And what I've got here is a box of brisket. I've used this loads and loads and loads. The box may change and it does change frequently, but keep your eyes out for it. It's in Tesco and you can get 2 for £6, or this was £3.50. Each box serves 2. So in here, I know there's enough for 2 portions because sometimes I even make a Sunday dinner out of it because it's that nice. So in here, we've got a pouch with the brisket in and the gravy. Job already done. That will ping in the microwave for about 5 minutes. So that's the easy part of the pie done. And then I have some puff pastry here. And this is just Tesco own make light puff pastry. It's equally as good as the branded. So, you know, save some money. Don't look at the branded and just buy the supermarket own make. It works exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is take you through how I'm going to make this Cheats pie, because it is going to be so easy. Definitely. And it's going to be one that I hope I love. I'm sure I will because it's for our Sunday dinner. But I'm sure I'm going to love it and I'm sure you will love it. But what I'll do is I'll take you through it as I start to make it. Okay, so here I am ready to start sort of prepping everything together. So here is the bag that comes out of the box. You can see there's a little bit of fat in there, to be quite honest. There's not usually that much, but to be quite honest, you can see it on top of the gravy. So just get a kitchen roll, dab it on the top, and it'll take the fat away. That's the easiest way to do it. So all I've done is make sure that you keep the bag on this like sort of diagonal triangle kind of thing, and stab this corner with a sharp knife. And then all I do is pop it into a microwave bowl and then put it in the microwave for, I think it's about, in our microwave, it's about 5 or 6 minutes, something like that, okay? But try and keep the meat and the gravy to the bottom of the packet because it'll make it easier for you to remove. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to then put the cooked brisket in these little sort of casserole things, and I am going to use the lids to sort of cut round the puff pastry basically. So I'll sort of use that as the guide for how big I need the pastry. So I'm going to do the two things separately. So I'm going to cook the beef in the microwave and then I'm going to cook the pastry lids in my halogen oven, sort of over there. But you can actually do this another way if you want. If you want to just take that straight out of the bag, divide it by 2 or maybe even 3 if you want, pop it into the bowls, cut out the pastry lid, put it in, and then put it in the oven as you would a normal pie. You can easily do it that way. It's just I'm super lazy and I can't be asked to turn my oven on. There you go. There's the real reason. I'm not turning my oven on for 2 pies. It's not happening. So that is the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get on with this. I'm going to cut my pastry, get my brisket cooked, and then I'll come back and we'll go through the bits that I've got to. And I'll also show you how I'm going to cook this in the halogen as well. Okay, here we go. This is my portion here and this is Graham's. To be quite honest, there wasn't much pastry left from what I used the last time. These are just leftover bits, to be quite honest, that were in the freezer. So what I've done is used the lid, cut the circle, and then I've just used milk to wash it with, to be quite honest. So just a bit of milk wash like that. You can use egg if you want, but milk is just, it just works as well, and you're not wasting a whole egg, to be quite honest. And then on my halogen, just pop it on about sort of, I don't know, 220, something like that. And this is going to go on for probably about 15 minutes. And then hopefully that will puff up and it will be absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. And when I get a little bit further down the road, I will come back and I'll show you it. Okay, so here we are, finished. That's the beef brisket in there. I've done mash and veg with it. This one is my lid, so that will go sort of on top. And this one is Graham's lid, so that's quite a lot bigger. But basically you get the idea anyway, and that's how it's going to be. Super easy. Sort of 5-10 minutes and you're done. And I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Sorry, the end of that was a little bit rushed, but you know, when somebody's hungry, there's nothing you can do about it. You've just got to get it down there. That was really the first recipe from my sort of store cupboard recipes, if you like. Basically, these things are just ideas, you know, they're just to give you quick ideas. I mean, that literally took me sort of 10 minutes to get that on the plate. The longest part of that was cooking the potatoes, which I did it sort of ahead of time. But to actually get the pie made, it was literally the time it took to cook the puff pastry. So that is how quickly you can make a pie. And you can make it in any shape you want. You can put it in a pie dish, you could put it in anything. It's just that I decided to use the sort of little casserole pot things. So that's the first recipe. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back very, very soon with some more quick ideas for you all. Bye.